What's up? Inflatable Guy 05 here, and today we have another cool review for you guys. Today we have the 2018 Projection Airblown Pumpkin Creeper Reaper. It's not called Reaper, but I always used to call it that before I found out what the name was. And yeah, this guy is definitely, as it entails, it's time to start getting some Halloween stuff. We're rolling into the season pretty quick here. Stores will start putting stuff out in August, so I want to get what I want to get for this season. And this is one of the things I've been wanting for a while, actually. This was sold at Lowe's back in 2018, and I'm going to take a wild guess and say also Yard Inflatables, knowing their track record. And it was only sold that year from my knowledge. And this thing is actually, I'd say uncommon, maybe rare to get. Because when it does come up, it is expensive, and it usually does sell. There's one on eBay right now, but I figured out my friend had one, and I wanted to try and persuade him to get rid of it. And he kindly said yes. And I got this off of Jason, the Inflatable Guy. I think that's what his channel's called. I don't remember. It's Jason Inflatable Maniac or something like that. It's a little bit too long, so I'm sorry if I fucked up your YouTube channel name. I know Inflatable Maniac is in the title, so sorry for that, but I will leave a link in the description as usual, and shout out to him. I traded this with him and another inflatable of his, which will be probably the next review, to get them both out. They're both base fans, obviously. I traded off my Sam's Club Haunted House, and these are both decently, I wouldn't say rare, but they are expensive, and they do sell when they do come up for sale, so I've never gotten a chance to get them. And I saw he was selling one, so I was trying to persuade him to let me have this one. And that's where we got the idea with the Sam's Club Haunted House, because mainly, there's about 3 reasons why I wanted to get rid of it. One, it's going to fit my theme this year, but it's the wrong version. I want the one from last year. Darker colors, creepier aspect, better looking. That will fit my theme better this year, so that was one idea on why I wanted to get rid of it. 2, it was starting to fade. And, well, that's not really a big deal, but the back was starting to fade, and I know if it was fading like that, I know eventually after a couple of years it probably would have started thinning, because haunted houses tend to wear out very quick. I don't recommend keeping them for a long period of time, especially if you're in a hot environment during Halloween where I am. I wouldn't recommend keeping them long. That's why no one really buys the old ones anymore, because they're usually always shot to the ground and nothing can save them. And another reason was, I think that I got my use out of it as much as I can. I used it, and it's time to get a new one. And I really love the one from last year, but I didn't have a reason to buy that one. And I needed a reason, and there was my chance, and that was my reason to get rid of it. So I finally have a reason to get that one. I wasn't going to have 2. The boxes are really big. They take up a lot of closet space. It's ridiculous. So if I got rid of that one, I could get this one, and now I have this. And I can get that one. So, yeah. This retailed at Lowe's for about $100. I believe it was $110, which I think is a very good price point. The fan on this is an AH3. This has a purple and white ice collide effect. It has the box, and it also has the instructions, which I'm going to keep these. I keep special instructions because this one is printed. Old Lowe's inflatables like to be printed like that one from like 2018. I think 2019 they kept printing them too, but this does have one type of mixed media material. This does have tinsel there. This thing is a little bit dirty, but like a couple of stains here and there, but other than that, he does work. This does have 3 C7s, which is a little bit concerning to me, but I know why it does have that. It's because, well, he has the Kaleidoscope. He doesn't really need more C7s. It's going to mess with how the actual inflatable looks. So he's getting up now, and this is the true test to see if he gets up on his own. He's not staked down, but I'm thinking because of his size, he should be able to get up on his own. But he actually doesn't take long to get up. I'd say he takes about 15 seconds. And the AH3 does do an amazing job of getting him up. He's not going to stand up on his own, is he? Nope. He's, yeah, okay, the tentacles pushed him out, but that was very anticlimactic, but there he is, the big boy himself. And holy shit, this thing is huge. This thing is great. That is just looking straight at you like that. I want to try and angle him in the yard, but straight at you like that is just... He just looks very creepy looking. Like, I've never seen another Reaper like him, which is why I like him a lot. He's got these tentacles, these giant, jagged fingers which go, like, in a 360 motion. I've never seen ones that jagged and long before. Fix that. It's, like, this thing is crazy cool. And I wish I knew more people that owned this one besides him. There's actually, before he had it, he got it from Jackson, which is also another friend of mine. He had this one. And I didn't know that until I posted it in one of my groups in a Facebook chat. And he said, I had that one and the other one you got. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. This thing is badass, though. I'm not going to put this as my new Instagram profile picture. That actually looks really good with the trees behind him like that. Which is why I started doing stuff in the backyard, because the trees look so much better behind me as a view. But let's go over the details and the ideal stuff. So, clocking in at about 9.5 foot tall with those huge tentacles. He has tinsel fabric in the color of purple on the front, nothing on the back, which doesn't need to be. He has these giant hands, and the fabric still feels nice and smooth. Very tight indeed. Even his fingers and hands inflate very tight. And you can see the Kaleidoscope. It actually does not have white. It has like light green. You can see it swirling in there. If I remember, I will put a nighttime view of him. But the AH3 gets the job done. He has his stem because he is a pumpkin reaper. His face is a pumpkin. This is what his mouth actually looks like. Very jagged and spiky looking with teeth. He has purple creepy cloth, which is a new color that I don't have. I do have a couple of inflatables with creepy cloth, but this is not one of them. But I do have to clean some of that because I don't like how that looks. Again, he has 3 C7s, one right there, one there, one there. I looked through the zipper. There's only 3 because I guess it was going to mess up how the head looks. But I do have to fix a little bit of this creepy cloth. That is one thing I will say you probably will have to do is fix it a little bit. And creepy cloth likes to get tattered and ripped up. Like, there's a rip right there. I don't think that was supposed to be there, but I'd say this one stayed on pretty good. And like I said, tightness. Yeah, that's a really tight boy. His tether points are about a little bit above the halfway mark on him. One here right under his left elbow, my right side. And one under his right elbow, my left side. And he's just really nice. His back arches up. And my mom really likes him. She said it looks like Ursula. And not wrong. He has 2 zippers on him, in fact. One that goes around his back tentacle. All the way back there. And then there's actually, if I can get a glimpse of it, if not, I'm going to have to pull him down. I'm going to have to pull him. He actually has a zipper on the back of his head, which is where you will find our Kaleidoscope. Respectfully. And there's a little zipper there to get into the Kaleidoscope and into the head and closer to the C7, which is nice. I won't have to undo the base can clips and get up into his head. But yeah, this guy is really fucking cool. I've said it to a bunch of friends. I've been trying to look for it for a bunch of years. This is the year that I'm getting all of the Reapers that I've been wanting. This is the year for that. Because if I'm doing the theme I'm doing this year, it's going to happen now. That I'm going to get all the ones I've been wanting that's creepy looking, that I've been pushing aside for too long. And this is going to be the year I get all the creepy, crazy shit and have one of the best displays ever. And this year is definitely going to be my favorite year too. I couldn't stand last year. Last year was a pain in my ass. But yeah, that is all for this review. There's not much I can say about it. Not much more. And also, actually, one more thing I would like to point out. He does also have on the base fan a grass grade to keep grass out. So very nice of Lowe's to ask Gemmy to put that on there. A lot of AH3s do have it, which is nice. But yeah, this guy, there's so many cool pictures I can take with him with the tree ambience in the back. There's so many cool pictures. Like, it's insane. Like, I can get one here and there. It's maybe a hard time picking the thumbnail, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, Jason, buddy. And I cannot wait to see a video on your haunted house soon, because he saw it when he was with Jackson, and he said he loved it. And he always wanted one, but it was too expensive to get. I hope you enjoy that. I love this guy. He's really creepy. Definitely one of my all-time favorite Reapers. Gotta be one of them. And I'll see you in the next video. See you guys. Peace.